How are you?
I am very good, and I was actually waiting for you. And today I got that golden opportunity to grab your time and attention as well. So, a very good evening to you as well.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And I was also waiting for this session as we were connected last moment. That day, I was very excited too that I have to connect with you and just wanted to share some insights, but due to some internet connectivity's problem, we will be not able to connect it. But today, finally, I get a chance. So definitely, I am also very much privileged that I am able to talk to you today. So, before we start having our session, it would be better enough to know about each other a little bit for the viewers as well who do not know about us. So, please give me a short intro.
Okay, why not? Sure. So, I am Ritu Pathak and I live in Agra. I am an English teacher, mentor, public speaker, and communicator as well. And I have been in this teaching field for the last 35 years. So that's all about me. Now I want you to do the same. That means introduce yourself.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And my name is Shravan Madisya. And right now, I'm talking to you from Gorakhpur city, where I'm pursuing my master's. Apart from these, my hobbies are reading books, reciting poetries, and watching podcasts. So these are the basic introduction about me. But you are working like for teaching and motivating people like since 35 years. It is really
Long
like
time.
an era, that has been passed. So share about your journey about all these things.
Okay, so my journey is very, very simple. Since my childhood, I had only one dream, and that is to become an English teacher. So my
Hmm?
goal was perfect. Everything was planned in my mind, and you can say that I am the luckiest person because everything fell in its place. My mother was a teacher, so I used to see her decked up in vibrant saris and putting that makeup on. So being a child, I was so much attracted towards her, but I didn't know that with teaching profession comes a lot of responsibilities. But that I am enjoying. And when I was in my 10th standard, I got my first tuition also, and the girl was also from 10th grade. So you can say that it was I was working according to my own destiny, and everything keeps on falling in place, and here I am in front of you. So I have till date I have taught more than 6,000 children, but I'm still looking forward to learning new sentence patterns, new words. Every day I work very hard on me, and still I'm here in front of you to learn something from you as well.
Obviously, there is always some room for improvements, and I also believe in thing that we should never have this kind of mindset that this is the thing that now it's everything is perfect. Now we don't need to learn and understand anything. Life is like a lifelong journey where we have to learn every time something. Like you said that nowadays you are learning new sentence structure, maybe new idioms, vocabularies. Things are updating every days, and if we want to connect globally with people, especially when we are connecting, talking, and having a conversation, then definitely we should aware about all those things. Like if you're talking to a young man, maybe he is going to use new vocabularies, some kind of idioms. So updation, I believe in updation that every time we should be ready to have a kind of updation if it is coming, no matter where, whether it is the conversations that going on, or maybe like nowadays like technologies are coming. So every day is new technologies are coming. Like I am in that field. So the people who have not who are not ready to face those things like new technologies, if they are not updating themselves according to the technologies, they are far away in the life. Like in COVID-19 time, if I took example, COVID-19 time, people who are ready to take this challenge that okay, like the teachers, some of the teachers they were ready to teach online, but some of them were like, no, why teach online, why you need to have put camera and set up, and they were like, no, when things will be all okay, then only we will coming and teaching in offline mode. But the people, the teachers who choose this field, like they have to come on camera, they have to start making courses, selling in online or maybe teaching online. Now they are successful just because of that opportunities. They take the opportunities at the right time. So I believe in that things.
See, the stagnation. will be pervasive if you
Yes.
don't give chance to uplift yourself.
Hmm.
When we reach to the point where there is no chance for upliftment, then there will be boredom, there will
Hmm.
be no uniqueness, and there will be no variety. The moment you start thinking that now I am the most perfect person in the whole world, then you will be less attracted towards society, towards your own community, and then you are now in your comfort zone. Now, when you are in your comfort zone, there will be less room for upliftment, for development. So, that is not my cup of tea. I am a very, very, if you ask me that what kind of person am I, then I can say it proudly that I am a very hard worker, very diligent, and I can work 24/7 without making any complaints. And that what I advise each and everyone, if you want to learn something new, right,
Hmm.
then you should just put excuses and blames at bay. You must
Hmm.
address to the elephant in the room that what is exactly your target and why are you not getting it. So instead of your commitment, you are not committed, that shows that you are not committed to achieve perfection, to achieve that target. So what my point is that we should be consistent, we should always be progressive, and in this process of learning we should never look back. By
Hmm.
saying never look back means that never try to give up, just give a kind of positive attitude to that process. If you mix the positivity with your learning process, now because we are talking in English and our target is to be fluent in English, so
Hmm.
immersion and surrounding yourself with English is the only, you can say, therapy, you can say concept, you can say way to learn this language. There is no other shortcut to success, right? We want to always look for that shortcut to achieve something great in our life. That is not going to happen. First, make it very sure. You have to give your 100%. So, whenever you are about to give up, just think that why have you chosen this path? That was your choice. Now, why are you giving up? Start comparing yourself with yourself. Don't compete with others. Don't start comparing yourself with others' life. They have their own problems, they have their own issues. You don't know anything about it, right? And the thing is vice versa, even they didn't know anything about yourself, and you don't need that external validation. Instead, work on your intrinsic motivation, and then I bet that you will be successful in whatever, whatever your target was, you will definitely going to achieve it. But you have to be consistent, you have to be resilient, and you have to be diligent at the same time. Then definitely you will have a kind of, dynamic aura, and people will definitely be get motivated from you as well.
Wow, great. The comparison kind of thing that you said, ma'am, sometimes due to comparison, like in our surroundings, like maybe I am working on the YouTube channel, so with the people who are also in the same niche who are working also on the YouTube channel, sometimes due to comparison this kind of things comes in mind naturally that should I give up, I should give up, maybe this is not my cup of tea. But you said one thing that you know the reason that why you choose your field. Now I
Right.
can recall a quote that if you know the how of something, the why of something becomes easy. So if when I think that why I choose this field, if I choose, there must be some reasons. And now if I have chosen, I have to make it right. So maybe I'm not getting views, or maybe I'm not getting that kind of attention, validation, or people who can do session with me. So definitely the again the one thing that you just mentioned earlier, that avoid boredom, avoid doing same thing. You need to be unique, if you really want to have your light on your face, or maybe if you want people all around the globe, or maybe all around the place, if they wanted to connect you or talk to you, or maybe they want some kind of interaction maybe, then you should be unique. Yes, and that is why, why I think that I always choose or maybe prefer to talk with the people who are really at very good at language, who have really achieved something like glory in their life. Because now again, I'm able to recall another thought that if you're the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. So I believe that every time, whenever I connect with somebody who is better than me, whether in the studies, maybe in their like experience wise, or maybe knowledge wise, wisdom wise. So that time I really felt something like learning something, and that upliftment kind of things that you said. We should always work on our upliftment because boredom is something that everybody can feel. Like in our friendship as well. Like let's take a simple example that sometimes with our friends we feel boredom because they're not working on themselves. We are not the human. I think human desire and people they always urge to feel something new. They always
Mhm.
urge to have something new. Like let's take example for clothes. The same clothes we cannot wear for the two times, three times, for repeating way. So for uniqueness, what would be your advice? Like in our life, how we should work on ourselves on the daily basis so that we can avoid this boredom kind of thing, so that people can like us, so that the society can like us, and also we can have the growth in our life. What would be your suggestion for that?
Only one suggestion I would like to give: work on yourself. Don't
Hmm.
worry about the whole world. If you want
Hmm.
to attract people towards you, be kind, empathetic, be helpful, be compassionate, be benevolent. All right? Then uplift your moral values.
Hmm.
Everyone wants money, everyone loves money. But in that rat race, don't forget your dream. Why are
Hmm.
you here in this world? Why have you chosen that dream? Now, when you are very close to achieving that dream, now you can't give up. So, work on yourself. Don't work on others. What we do the opposite. We start working on others. You
Yes.
think after this session, just give it a shot. Think about it. We work about others. They have their own life. Why are we wasting our life on them? They have
Hmm.
their problems, they have their solutions, they have their family, they have their friends to worry about them. So, why
Hmm.
are we wasting in the form of criticism, in the form of jealousy, in the form of wasting our precious time? We all have a very, very limited period of time, believe me, and we are wasting it. So, it's our personal choice whether you are investing or wasting. So, whenever these kind of negative thoughts attack me, I always make it a point that if I give a little or a small shot to these negative thoughts, they are going to eat my time. So
Hmm.
I am not going to let it happen. The
Hmm.
next moment I feel energetic, confident, and start working on myself. I have never worried about anything else. Okay,
Hmm.
this is not I'm just making you fool by making these kind of statements, because I'm a very calm person. I love everyone. If I find something is going against my will or desire, if I don't like somebody's personality or nature, I can do only one thing, that is under control. I can create a long distance between that person and me, and that I always do, because I never give that person second chance to attack me negatively. Because definitely, who knows that that person can create an influence of on you, and he created a negative influence on you. He didn't worry about you, but you worried about that person so much, to such a large extent, that now you have invited negativity in your life. That is definitely going to affect you in a long run. So stop doing that. Like you asked me the advice, that is the simple advice: work on yourself. Be the best version of yourself, because this is something which is under control. You can't control the whole world. See, neither we are omnipresent, nor omniscient, nor omnipotent like the Almighty, right?
Hmm.
When we are simple human beings, then work on yourself. And that is the only advice that I also follow in my personal life.
Wow. Great. I think sometimes most of the people who are facing problem, like anxiety, stress, or maybe depression. So if I observe that most of the time they're thinking about somebody else rather than on themselves. What
Hmm.
they are, what they will be thinking if I will wear something clothes like this. What they will be thinking if I'm going to talk with that friend. Like I'm in the college campus, so now I can take examples from that field. That sometimes we should avoid negativity, but I think sometimes it is very, sometimes with our friends we feel this kind of negativity and we cannot avoid them, we cannot ignore them. Why? Because somehow we need to be in that place. It's your, like, it's your compulsion to be in that place, because you are surrounding with your friends, you have to make projects, you have to further in future, you have to do something. So sometimes we feel a lot of negativity and toxicity that they always talk about. Maybe something that you don't like. You said we should avoid. Sometimes I also try to avoid such things. But the most of the time that we always feel that their negativity somehow harms us. That we are not.
Your your company makes you. Always remember, your company makes you. That means if you want to uh, detect what kind of person a particular a random person is, right? Just look at his company. You will definitely detect that, okay, this kind of person he is. So always work on yourself, second on your company. That means your circle. What kind of circle are you moving in? Always
Mhm,
be aware. If in case you are failing to find a group, a circle of your choice,
mhm,
then it is better to keep yourself aloof. Aloof means you can push yourself away from that group. Because 1% progress is better than 0%. So,
wow.
this is one step forward to
Mhm,
your own progress.
mhm,
Always introspect, have some time,
mhm,
put your mobile in the chester, right? And then reflect, introspect your own life. Where are you going? In which direction are you going? Think about your parents. Think about those who care about you, right? What we are doing, we are thinking about those who have nothing to do with us. They are not paying our fees. They are not
wow.
giving us food. They are not giving any of the, what do you say, facility in our life. We are thinking about them. Think about your parents. If you are about to take a wrong step any
Mhm,
time in your life, just think about those who have created a comfort zone for you. Now you are in a hostel, right? And your parents must be very proud of you. They are counting each and every day on fingers that when Shravan will be back home, right? Think about your parents. Don't give this negativity a shit. What is this negativity? What is this depression? These are man made terms.
mhm,
AI is, now we say normally AI era. Who created this AI? We created. Human mind created this era.
mhm,
All right, we are responsible. So, is it so impossible for human mind to keep itself away from negativity? It's not. Now, depression is the outcome of devil's mind. Whenever people ask me, because I am a motivational speaker also, most of the people they invite me. So most of the people they ask me question that, ma'am, depression, we have depression. We face the problems of anxiety, depression a lot. I say, how do you get so much time? I don't have that kind of time because I keep myself busy, you know. So be a busy person, involve yourself, change your life in something doing good. If you don't want to read, don't read. If you don't want to go attend a class, don't attend a class. If you want to lie down, lie down. If you want to go for a walk, walk. If you want to talk to a person, talk. But don't invite negativity in any other form. That are
mhm.
the very simple rules, and they are the very simple formulas that I'm working on till date. That
Wow.
is the secret of my life. So I'm very happy, composed. If I have time to connect with people, I connect myself. I don't push myself towards anything that I don't like. Right, you are
Wow.
getting me? If you
Yes.
don't want to study, close your book, because there is no point of studying when your mind is roaming about somewhere else. If you want to go with your friend for hanging out, go out. Don't let, what my point is, don't let those thoughts linger on in your mind for a longer period of time. Then those unfulfilled desires will definitely play a havoc on your mind, and you will never be a concentrated one. So if you want to concentrate on really on your dreams, on your task, whatever you're doing, pre-plan your sleep and see about the future. Like, I am here in the hostel, but what will be my future? My future will be bright, my parents will be proud of it, my sister, my brothers, they will take me as their leaders, I will lead them, right? Think like that, and then you will be back to your decks in the next moment. That is my
Oh,
strategy.
great. Great. I mean, interesting. I have never ever had such kind of seasons before. Really great. But you said that we should always do introspection. So for that, what do you do, ma'am? I mean, do you believe in journaling, or maybe just when you are sleeping on the bed, think about your day? So
Yes,
what do you do for that?
I chant mantras. I
Oh,
believe in God. Yes, I am a very religious. I'm a theist. So I, in the since morning until date, I always chant. Keep on chanting some mantras in my mind. Whether it may be a very short one, Radhe, 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 or Krishna, or Shiva, because at least I'm doing something now. So I'm not thinking, and not no negative thoughts are coming in. I'm not saying something bad for others because I'm chanting the
hmm,
names of my deity, whatever deity I'm following, whether in the form of Lord Shiva or Lord Krishna. So, what my point is basically scientifically and religiously also, that I am keeping my mind busy. Now, when my mind is busy, so it is not a strolling here and there. And when it is not a strolling here and there, then I don't have time for saying some bad words about others, to be abusive, to criticize others. I never do that. If somebody is doing good, if somebody has 4 to 5 cars, I'm very happy. Okay, you bought this, you bought the third car, I'm very happy about it. Wow, congratulations. Because it is his life. He's enjoying having 3 to 4 cars. He deserves it because maybe he's a hard worker. And we get what is already reserved. We all have reserved seats in this world, so nothing to
mhm,
worry about. If I am so lucky that I could get $1 million or rupees, whatever, and God has already planned that for me, nobody, no power can stop doing that. But if I criticize in that type of process, if I criticize others and I keep on blaming and complaining, then definitely I am doing something negative, which will definitely go against me and against the will of my God.
wow. Everything has been reserved in this world. Great. and and chanting kind of things was really good. While chanting, you can scientifically and spiritually keep yourself busy, and that is how you can avoid, with negativity. You can avoid negativity, and that's how you can linger with positivities kind of thoughts and all. Okay, great. I mean, great season. I am really, really very happy, because you can see on my face that, because I'm enlightened. I'm enlightened with the thoughts that the negativity think about parents. No, it was really great season till now. Okay, now tell me something about English language. I mean, I want your feedback that which are the areas where we can work upon to become more fluent, sounds more attractive, while speaking, so the people can connect us. Not
Yeah.
just we are talking. Walkie talkie is just, it's okay. But I just want to connect people when I am talking with them. So for those, what would be your suggestion?
Work on neutral accent, first of all. The first suggestion is work on neutral accent. Don't follow fake accent, right? Second important thing, work on your pronunciation. That plays a crucial role in speaking in English. If you want to be a fluent speaker, if you want to master this spoken English, I mean, if you want English to be as your communication language, then work on your pronunciation, follow neutral accent, and never try to be fake, because people in general don't like fake accent. Like, if I speak in front of you that, Shravan, what are you doing? And I am so great, and how you feel, after a time you will feel irritable. That's for sure. Your ears won't like my words and say what this teacher is talking in. All right. So if you don't like something, then definitely your viewers will not like that particular concept. Be natural, be honest with yourself. I'm very authentic. I know that where I am, whether my level is A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, I know this. Be authentic. Don't be
Mhm.
unauthentic. Be
Yeah.
authentic, work on that, and then have regular feedbacks from your friends. If somebody is giving you negative feedback, take it as a blessing. Start working on it. Every time I ask even my little children, if I'm in the class and I have children from third grade or fourth grade, this is my strategy, this is my rule. At the end of the class, I ask my little children, my little kids, that did you find any problem in this session? Is there any area where I can improve myself? Then they literally tell me, ma'am, you spoke this word wrong. You pronounce this word wrong. I take, okay, which word? That means I'm doing, I have two profits in this. First, I'm improving. Secondly, my children are paying attention. So they are inculcating the habit of attentivity. They have to be attentive because they know very well that at the end of the session, our teacher is going to ask it that pick my problem. Now they are very proud to pick my problem, but I am happy because sometimes I make mistakes deliberately and sometimes unintentionally. So because everyone, as you told me, that everyone can't be perfect. So what is our target? Is our target to be perfect or fluent? If you want to be fluent, then mistakes are inevitable. You can't help committing mistakes. But if you want to be perfect, you will never be minded, because in one way or the other we will be committing so much mistakes. And this is for a reason, because we have become so much cautious, that definitely it will lead to a lot of problems. Don't think about perfection, work on your fluency. Perfection will follow you naturally.
Okay. So the four important tips that you have given, I'm going to recall that the first one, just avoid fake accents. The second is that be authentic, be very honest. The third is that be always ready to take feedbacks from your friends, family, coach, or teacher, or maybe tutor. And the fourth, which is I think very important, that don't follow the perfectionism. Just work on yourself, and perfectionism will follow you. Okay.
Yes.
So these were the four important skills points I can say that can really help to become a great communicator or maybe great public speaker or whatever. Okay. So for today, I think
Bye
I
bye, Shavan.
yeah.
This is
Thank
the
you.
longest, and it was so interesting. This is the longest session I had throughout the day. And if
Yeah.
you won't believe, I'm so tired today. But as soon as I got your message, I'm ready in front of you. So I want you also, because you live in hostel, you are a student, work hard. And this learning process will be fruitful for you. And after 5 to 6 years, you will find that you are already living your dream. But you have to work hard, be consistent, never give up, and always think about your parents and family. Don't think about anybody else in this world. So bye bye, Shavan. Bye
Okay,
bye.
bye bye, man. Thank you very much for enlightening me and with helping me a lot of new vocabularies and all. I'm going to watch this video again to get more insights from it. And thank you very much for your precious time. I know you're a very busy person doing a lot of things, having taking care of your families and all. So thank you very much. And I'm just wishing you a great day ahead. And till then, take care. Bye bye.
Thank
Hope
you.
I will
Bye
meet
bye,
you
Shavan.
again.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Shavan.